Hi everybody, in this video I will show you about how to make a delete request in NodeJs. Here we have two table or two collection, and then we have a category has many food, and if you want to delete or remove a category, you will remove a food accordingly to the category. So this delete has two process. The first is delete the category, and the second is to delete the food. I start with defining a router delete request with a delete link. It's a delete a category with the default request and response. For example, so now I will delete from category to food accordingly to the category. Firstly, I use the function find one and remove, and the input is the ID of the category or the category ID. I convert the category ID to the object ID. This function convert the category ID to the object ID, so it can be understood by Mongoose. Then the category ID input is a string, and the output is the object ID, and the object ID you search by querying the ID. Then you can find and remove this. Remember to import this library or use this package Mongoose, and also import the food, because in this API I need to delete the food also. And so we have the category and the food imported in this category.js. Okay, now firstly I have to check the error. If the error is not nil, so I will throw out a response to the client that I cannot delete a category and the error detail is here. You do not need to use the data, so remove this. Then after it error, it will return or go out the function. Okay, so you can show out the error detail in this. If it is successful, you firstly remove the food, and the food by category ID, you search the food by category ID and remove this. Another case, you can only use a put request to remove only the field, but in this case I will remove the record. Okay, so you can show out if the error that cannot delete the food with category ID here. So we have two process. The second process here is to remove the food, and the first is to remove the category. You can remove one of two process depending on your database design. For example, it is not quite critical as in SQL. In NoSQL as Mongo, you can delete the relating or not. It is not important because it is allowed. No constraint to for it. Okay. So it is successful. You can respond to the client that I have delete category and food with category ID successful. Then I went through and the client can check it. Open terminal of MongoDB, you find all of the category pretty. Yes, and you see that we have one category here. You copy this ID, and then you search the food with category ID contain this ID. So the condition is category ID and object ID, and you paste the string the ID string to this. So this is category ID, and then you show our as pretty. So this will show the food that contains the category ID. Okay, so we have this, and in this case we have some of the object ID category, and the category ID is the same string as this. So now I want to delete the category and delete the food. Okay, you call the delete request with the link is a delete a category, then you paste the category ID to here, then you send the request to the server by pressing send. You save and pressing send to send the request. Okay, delete category and food with category ID successful. It is a message and the result is okay. So let's query the database. Okay, no, not found because it is deleted, and you paste this comma. Okay, not found. So it is deleted. So depending on your category ID, you can delete the category and delete some relating food, but you can do it without deleting the food. And this is the end of my lesson today. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Bye bye.